Hey. Everybody kept coming back. And then after the People's Choice had already ended, they kept giving us more coins. I'm like, this is useless. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. No, yeah, yours is the best one we tried. I'm like, thanks. Doesn't count for anything now. Thank you.
Alrighty. Today is Monday, September 15th, 2025. It is now 6 p.m. and this is a special City Commission meeting of the City of West Miami, a public hearing for tentative city budget fiscal year 2025-2026. This meeting is called to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Okay, item 2, roll call. Mayor Eric Diaz-Padrón.
Here.
Vice Mayor Ivan Chavez Jr.
Here.
Commissioner Juan Blanes.
Present.
Commissioner Gustavo Ceballos.
Yes.
Present.
Commissioner Luciano Suarez.
Yes.
Mayor, you have full quorum.
Thank you. Next item.
Item 3A, postponed at the September 9, 2025 Commission meeting, public hearing on the tentative city budget for fiscal year 2025-2026.
Okay, this item is a public hearing. Public hearing for this item is now open. Do we have any more public hearing? Mr. Manager, go for presentation. Go ahead.
I have a very
After.
short presentation tonight. As you know, I presented the full budget at the last meeting. So this is basically a recap of what we're doing. First of all, some new budget items is we're proposing for this year to commence with rear easement maintenance. As you know, that's been an issue for a lot of our residents, so we are proposing to take care of the rear easements wherever we can. We're starting a safety camera initiative, more of that will be coming out soon. We are proposing a senior adopt a dog program and a community emergency response team made up of residents and staff to help our residents and our seniors after a hurricane or any other kind of storm. In addition to that, we are very proud to say that we all have been CPR trained, and we will have AEDs in all our city vehicles, thanks to a couple other grants that, Mayor, you've been able to obtain for us, and that obviously is very helpful for all of our residents. This budget includes the addition of one more police officer. It also includes, starting for next hurricane cycle, that we'll be able to do shutter installations for seniors, and we will be doing wellness checks as well. Some other new budget items are obviously the completion of our dog park development, the completion of the Paseo Art Walk Linear Park, and the Sylvania Joint Use Agreement that will open up those fields for our residents. Some other items that we've added and included into the budget. Our very old vacuum truck we're proposing to replace it with a new one. We desperately need it. We can't wait anymore and try to keep that behind. And we also need to start investing money in a tow-behind generator. If there's an electrical failure at one of our storm pumps, we need to have that up and ready to go. I remind everybody again, on the public safety side, that our response time is second to none at 75 seconds. And last year, we've had a 31% decrease in crime, and that's kudos to our incredible police department. Again, as a reminder for all the residents, we remind them, and we already had this conversation at least 2 or 3 times already, that we have the lowest water rate in Miami-Dade County in terms of water, and we know the reasons why, and we know where we're at. In terms of sanitation, we have the lowest rates for our seniors, and we're extremely competitive and very low for the rest of the community. This is a new slide, and the reason why we put it up here, if you follow the blue line, that has been the budgeted expenses on a year-to-year basis, and the yellow has been revenues. You will see that the revenues have not performed as well as the expenditure side. In fact, we've overspent for a considerable amount of our time, and that's just changed recently in the last 2 or 3 years. where we've righted the wrongs of the past. A very quick
Hello, West Miami.
thing that we put up
Talk about your
lately.
Property taxes and the good news behind them. What are property taxes? They're a yearly fee based on your home's value, funding essentials like parks, police, and schools. Most of your bill goes to Miami-Dade County and schools. Just a small piece funds services right here in West Miami, but it stretches far. The millage rate, dollars per $1,000 of your home's value, sets your tax. And here's what makes us proud. West Miami's millage rate is going down, even as other cities go up. This means more value without raising your burden. We're doing more with less because you deserve it.
If the commission approves the millage rate that we're proposing tonight, it will make a reduction of over 1 mil in 5 years. And if you look at it another way, this is the historical millage rate. If you take out what we subsidize parks with, which is 1 mil, and what we're proposing tonight, which is 5.77, our real actual rate for general funds is 4.77, and you can see how we've dropped from a high of over almost 7 to 4.77 in 5 years. So again, we are looking at a sustainable surplus. Those are the numbers. The one in yellow is what we're proposing, which is a millage rate of 5.77. That shows a surplus, and it shows the amount of money that we have left over for contingency. Then I want to talk about commercial versus homestead. On a commercial property or a residential property that is valued at $600,000, the year-to-year savings is over $2,000, but over a 10-year gap, the difference between one and the other grows substantially, yellow being residential, blue being commercial. And the reasons for that are simple, because homesteaded properties are capped at a maximum rate increase of 3%, while commercial properties have a cap of 10%. So their growth is substantially higher than what a residential is. When you reduce the millage rate, you really are helping our residents. On a year-to-year basis over 10 years, here's another graph that shows it another way. The yellow line at the bottom that shows $1,853 would be the residential, and the upper one that shows nearly $9,000 would be the commercial on the same valued parcel of land. I'm not going to get into this, but this is our neutrality in political matters that I think was important to put out there. But I do want to conclude on something. As you all know, we've been changing our insurance policies to another carrier, and a few things have come to light. There was an ordinance in 86-04, that allowed retirees of the city to continue to have insurance coverage. That has grown into an annual expense of $99,751. Quite honestly, that should have been something that should have come to the commission year after year after year for your approval, and to base whatever expenditure levels you wanted to do. But that was hidden within the insurance costs, and it never really saw the light of day. Unfortunately, we're seeing it now. We're proposing that a maximum city contribution be $500 per month per retiree. We think that's fair. We think that's just. And we're also bringing an ordinance soon to the commission to repeal this. We don't think that we should be paying anybody that's, quite frankly, retired from the city. They've already been paid. They have a FRS contribution, and they have other means that necessary to do so. And that's actually fallen below the radar of the auditors as well. They haven't been able to catch on to that. So again, I'll finish our presentation by saying that we are recommending to reduce our total millage rate to 5.77. And by the way, I have our chief financial officer up at the podium if you have any questions.
Oh, he's the star of our videos. You look good when you're making the videos.
I'm here for the
You might have a
people.
career in TV.
Thank you.
Do we have any questions for either the manager or the chief financial officer? I know we went through this budget already last meeting and more robustly, but now we have a recommendation that I'm working with the manager on a very responsible millage decrease that is in line with, what we've been trying to do with the city, but also moving forward projects and services that we want to and continue to expand and develop. So, go ahead.
No question, just a comment. Commendation to you guys. As you mentioned, a lot of the cities around us are increasing their millage rate or remaining status quo. The fact that we're lowering it and still increasing amenities. Our police department, kudos to you guys. 75-second response rate is incredible. You're throwing a bag of 90-second rice and cops are going to show up before your dinner's even ready. So great job. And again, just kudos to you guys. A lot of great things coming to the city. Safety, parks, amenities galore. So doing all of that while decreasing the millage rate again. Thank you to the staff for all the work that you've put in, and of course to the mayor's leadership.
I had one quick question.
Go for it.
It's not really, I don't think it's up for discussion today, but you just brought it up. Do we know what the size of the class is of people that have retired from the city that have not turned 62 yet, that are taking advantage of that additional benefit from the city?
There's only about 6 retirees in total that include 3 dependents, so a total of 9 people. I don't have the age breakdown, but I understand.
It's a small class.
Yeah, it's a very small class.
Okay,
So
that's
I
all.
understand that some of them are getting close to the age of retirement.
Thank you.
That's obviously something that will be considered at an ordinance at a later date, like you mentioned. Want to highlight a service that we've highlighted the last 2 meeting, this meeting and the past meeting, but I think is going to be a really great service for residents that is coming up and inclusion this first time for this budget, which is the easement maintenance. For the last 6 years or so that I've been an elected official here, I want to say that a constant complaint is maintaining the easements between 2 residents, 3 residents. There's always conflict between who is in charge of what part of the easement. No one is obviously going to just do their 2.5 feet of easement. So it's almost like a group project. There's always somebody taking the brunt of it. So I'm very happy that that's going to be included in this budget going forward. I think that's going to be a real service to residents and really make a difference. And the back of the easements get a lot of, they turn very nasty very quickly. There are ride issues that come out of that and a bunch of other things. So I think that's going to be an incredible service to add in, roll out. Commissioner Blanes, Suarez, anything? Blanes? Nope. Okay. Public hearing is closed. Next item, please.
Okay, next item, 3B, postponed at the September 9, 2025 Commission meeting, resolution of the City of West Miami, Florida, establishing the 2025 tentative millage rates upon all real and personal property within the city limits for the payment of the amounts appropriated in the 2025-2026 tentative budget.
Can you read out that millage rate?
One second. It's gonna be 4.9 per each $1,000 of assessed valuation,
No, the millage rate, the recommendation, the millage rate.
for a total combined millage rate of 5.9000.
The recommendation, sir, would be for the general fund to be at 4.77 plus the additional mill for Parks and Rec, bringing it to a total of 5.77.
Okay.
That's correct.
I motion on the recommendation of the manager.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Call the roll, please.
Okay, Commissioner Luciano Suarez, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Gustavo Ceballos, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Juan Blanes, how do you vote?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Alvin Chavez Jr., how do you vote?
Yes.
Mayor Eric Diaz-Padrón, how do you vote?
Yes.
5-0, item passes.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Item 3C, postponed at the September 9, 2025 Commission meeting, resolution of the City of West Miami, Florida, adopting the 2025-2026 tentative budget.
Motion.
Motion.
Second.
We have a second. Call the roll, please.
Okay, Commissioner Luciano Suarez, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Gustavo Ceballos, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Juan Blanes, how do you vote?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Alvin Chavez Jr., how do you vote?
Yes.
Mayor Eric Diaz-Padrón, how do you vote?
Yes.
5-0, item passes.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Item 3D, postponed at the September 9, 2025 Commission meeting, resolution of the City of West Miami, Florida, adopting the tentative Water Enterprise Fund budget for the year 2025-2026 in the sum of $1,352,800.
Motion.
You have a motion?
Second.
We have a second. Call the roll, please.
Okay, Commissioner Luciano Suarez, how do you
Yes.
vote? Commissioner Gustavo Ceballos, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Juan Blanes, how do you vote?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Ivan Chavez Jr., how do you vote?
Yes.
And Mayor Eric Diaz-Padrón, how do you vote?
Yes.
5-0, item passes.
Thank you. I know there's no good of the order on this agenda, but does anyone have anything?
On Wednesday, the proclamation that we're going to give to Mystic Forest Foundation for childhood cancer. I'm going to take that to them on Wednesday. I'll send the details out for anyone that wants to join.
Thank you. Anyone else? I know, Miss.
I would
Go ahead.
recommend that our residents go by the Rain Park and look at the addition of the fence, the change in the fence in the front. That's one of many things that will be coming towards the Rain Parks in the near future.
Thank you. I'm sorry?
Right now, from 6 to 8 over at the rec center, the county's there, Commissioner Emiliano Orbis going over property taxes with the property appraiser's office.
We're joined here by a member of Commissioner Emiliano Orbis' staff, but he doesn't want to address. I would like to thank Commissioner Ceballos for waking up at 3 or 4 in the morning, whatever it was, this past weekend to prep the pig for the pig roast, representing our city at the first annual pig roast for FIU. They're saying that it was rigged, which
Never said anything.
that's what people were saying on the street, so I don't know. They're saying it was a little rigged. I don't believe so, but, you know, I did taste the pig. I will say, I don't know how it didn't win the first overall, but I guess we'll see at the PBA Pig Roast next, in November. We'll recapture that. But I want to thank him and his team because they worked, very long and, on a Saturday, so thank you for doing that for the city and for FIU. I know the president, really appreciated that as well. And then finally, I know we didn't have an invocation today, but I think everyone kind of saw, you know, the news over the last week with the assassination of Charlie Kirk. You know, that's something that I hope everyone continues to pray for in this country. I knew Charlie from when I was in FIU. I've known Charlie since he was 19. When he was starting up his organization, Turning Point USA, I was the college Republican president at FIU, and he used to call me all the time to do tabling and stuff for his, you know, socialism sucks campaign and all the things he was starting up with. It's a big loss for our country, and it's you know, seeing the most graphic of the videos made me feel a certain way. I can't even imagine how his family and closest friends feel. So hope everyone continues to pray for that family and for our country. With that, there's no more items left on the agenda. If anyone doesn't have anything else to say, I think we'll adjourn. There's no more items on the agenda. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you.